we are going to talk about rotation, spinal rotation. If you want to be an outstanding instructor, if you want to have great results, your client have great results, it starts from teaching them proper alignment. The second exercise that I would like to show you is called spine twist. So here we are going to talk about rotation, spinal rotation. So in Pilates, in the Pilates method, usually when we do spinal rotation, we want to keep the nose to the breastbone, and when we rotate, we want to isolate the movement from the midsection of our back, so from the waistline, right? So the thoracic spine is moving and the cervical spine is following the line of the thoracic spine. So we don't need to move the neck, right? So when we practice this exercise called spine twist, we want to mobilize from the midsection of the back and we don't need to move the neck. So from the front view, it will look like this. So inhale, lengthen up first. I see many students, they are not lengthening their spine. When they do this exercise, from the beginning to the movement, to the moment where they move to rotation, I don't see the spinal elongation. I don't see the, as we say, actual elongation. So what we need to do first is to inhale. And when I say inhale to prepare, what it means is we prepare to reconnect the deep muscles. We connect the core muscles, the diaphragm, the multifidus muscles, the transversus abdominis, the pelvic floor. We connect our breath, we connect our mind. So when I say inhale to prepare, it means we are already in connection mindfully, but also deep muscles. So we open up the arms, we lengthen up, zero collapse, we want to elongate. So look at the line, look at the height of the length of my spine. You can see the shape here beside the pole. Now if I inhale, you will see how much taller I'm going to be. Ready? Inhale. See how much taller I am? Now I exhale. Because of the pole, you can see the distance. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale. So the exercise already starts from the preparation. Alignment is the key number one that you want to implement before movement. So inhale, you already align the body, right? So we inhale and elongate, and when we exhale, we rotate, and we pulse, and we pulse. So when we practice this exercise, we want to rotate and pulse. Not too far first, and then further, second, and then a little bit further at the number 3, at the step 3. So it will look like this. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, rotate, pulse. 1, and a little bit further, 2, and further, 3. Now, when we do this exercise, spine twist, of course, we are supposed to do it with legs adducted, so legs together, and also we have to make sure that our sit bones are anchored on the mat. But mainly, who can do that? Many students, many people will tend to sit down like this. They will tend to slouch. So we cannot turn blind eyes, because if we let the students do this exercise improperly, which means slouching, how can they benefit? Of course, I can do it into a proper alignment because my hamstrings are flexible and also my muscles are strong already. I practice Pilates for 3 decades already and I know how it should feel. But if you don't see this alignment, then you need to elevate the pelvis of your student. So for example, it can be a pillow, or it could be maybe 2 blocks like this. Here I am going to use a little platform, for example, to show you. But very important, sometimes even it must be sometimes even higher than that. So don't hesitate, don't hesitate. If the client needs to be even more elevated, you have to elevate. So maybe sometimes it can be even more than a pillow. It can be a reformer box eventually, you know, and you can even do sitting on a chair or sitting on the box with knees flexed. But what is very important is the shape of the spine, and also that the sit bones are anchored on the surface, right? So the modification here will be to sit on a spacer. Inhaling, elongation of the spine, so see how taller I am. And then exhaling, rotating. 1, 2, and 3. Now, from the front view, very important to remind you that the exercise should not look like this and this. There is no jerky movement. It's a controlled movement, and it's a spinal elongation, and we want to keep this spinal elongation the whole time. So alignment, as mentioned to you before, is intertwined with control and precision, right? So we have to be precise, we have to control that we are into a good alignment, and that we are into a good efficiency of movement. So flow, precision, control, alignment, using proper breath, all principles of Pilates here. In every exercise, we have to be always so mindful. Remember that mindfulness is crucial for maintaining proper alignment during your exercises. So these are the two examples, you see, of different exercises that I wanted to show you, and see how important it is in order to profit, in order to benefit from the Pilates method. It starts already from proper alignment. And proper alignment is something that you will learn when you are doing a Pilates teacher training course, for example, but you have to apply this to your client. If you want to be an outstanding instructor, if you want to have great result, your client have great result, it starts from teaching them proper alignment. It's very important for the people to benefit from the Pilates method, right? So alignment is crucial. Thank you for watching, and see you next time in our next chapter, in our next Pilates principle.